And I love my horse very much because I did grow up with horses and I got a heart for horses.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Coffee with Cartles, hosted by Marika and I. Hey, Marika.
Hi, Karen.
Chapu, the guy that we just saw in the insert, was one of the first cart horse owners I met when I first started at Cart Horse nearly 5 years ago. And there's more about Chapu and Charlie later on in our live stream. Folks, please go onto our website and subscribe to our wonderful newsletters as we receive so many compliments about the content and work that we do. And Marika does her best to tell heartfelt stories so you can see where your much needed donations are going to. Our calendars, I haven't forgot it this time. Well, the last time I did enjoy the jog down the passage. The most exercise I've had in a while. Are out for sale for 140 Rand, which includes postage this year. So please support this annual fundraiser of ours, as the sales are actually going rather slowly, but I hope that's because it's a bit too soon in the year. And we know that you are going to love them as much as we love putting it together for you. The calendars are really, really a labor of love for the fundraising team, and a lot goes into the production of the calendar and each horse's story. So please buy one or two or more. They are great for corporate gifts and gifts in general. So please go to our Facebook page as well to see our outlets and who is stocking our calendars. And please do support them because they do support us.
Yeah, I see quite a few stores have sent out messages about all the calendars that they've got in store. So it's quite nice to see.
Wonderful. It is. It is really. Folks, Giving Tuesday. Oh my goodness. Giving Tuesday is a huge, huge, huge annual fundraiser for everyone in welfare organizations around the world. And we are doing an 8-hour non-stop live stream on Tuesday, the 30th of November from our Recovery and Rehabilitation Center in Gordons Bay. And those that have heard from me, my happy place. We are doing a sponsor-thon fundraiser for all our 38 abused and neglected horses living at the R&R that we have needed to confiscate. We need to raise 300,000 Rand. Yes, 300,000 Rand. That's approximately 8,000 Rand per horse to keep them fed, receive the necessary veterinary care, rehabilitation, keeping them comfortable and loved, and to give them a warm bed to sleep in every night where they can rest peacefully with 24/7 care. By doing this, their true personalities truly come through and they begin to shine and thrive. Please consider sponsoring a deserving horse so we can send them on their way to their forever home, never to look back at working ever again. We will be introducing all the horses up for adoption, tell you their stories, show you how far they have come. You can also meet our absolutely amazing, amazing team that works so closely together for all the horses we look after. And we would like you, your friends, companies, and everyone you know to join.
If you have just joined, you are watching Coffee with Cart Horse. Please like and follow us on Facebook and YouTube. And we are now also streaming on Twitch. If you know any gamers, then please tell them to follow us there. Please don't feel shy to hit the share button. Like Karen said, we need as many people as possible to start watching this stream so that we can make our 300,000 Rand target on the 30th of November. And that all goes to the horses at the R&R. These are abused and neglected cart horses that have been taken out of their horrible circumstances and are being rehabilitated on the farm, as we call it, and being made ready for their forever homes.
Our lineup for today is showing you Penny Lancaster's inspiring and informative presentation she did at our AGM. More about Chapu and Charlie, a heartwarming story about a mommy and her kittens, and a beautiful animal blessing at Rose Memorial. So please do stay tuned. Penny is our general manager and works very closely with our committee members. This is what we have planned for the year ahead.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us for our AGM. During the year, we developed a strategic plan for the next 18 months and a monitoring and evaluation framework to measure the impact of our approach. We believe that for the working cart horses on the Cape Flats to be fit, healthy, and comfortable in their work, we must have a holistic approach to their welfare. If owners and drivers have access to affordable services, are educated on proper horse care, and have an understanding of the animal welfare legislation, then we can reduce the risk of their welfare being compromised. This means that we must provide for every aspect of their health and well-being. Our strategic plan has 5 objectives. Our first objective is for all the cart horse owners and drivers to be responsible, to show respect for their horses and make sure that all their needs, both physical and mental, are met. In order for us to achieve this, we are going to have to look at our existing service delivery model to make sure that it is current, safe, and effective. We want owners to show us consistent good management practices of their horses, drivers, and handlers. We need to see positive trends in the accessing of feed, farriery, cart and repair services, and high welfare scores for their stable yards. We want drivers to show consistent humane handling of their horses while they're out working, compliance to the rules of the road and the City of Cape Town's working equine bylaws. Our second objective is to have a functional monitoring and evaluation framework in place to measure the impact of our approach. The framework has been finalized and we are now in the process of reviewing our procedures and resources in preparation for implementation. So I show you a slide of the holistic horse welfare bubble and show you that if we use farriery as an example, previously we could tell you that, for example, there were 100 horses shod in the last month, but that doesn't show you or measure what our impact is. So now we are going to be able to look at, for example, the percentage of owners accessing farrier services, the percentage of horses receiving farrier interventions, the percentage of owners ensuring adequate hoof care of all their horses on inspection at the stable yard with a score of 60% or more, and a percentage of horses attending the clinics that do not present with either broken out hooves or drag toes. In 2014, we developed the Equine Welfare Training Program in partnership with World Horse Welfare in the UK. Our aim was to create a code of best practice and develop skills within the equine and animal welfare sector. Up until now, the training has been mainly in-house to build our capacity, which brings us to our third objective, for equine and animal welfare stakeholders in South Africa to adopt this code of best practice. This will be achieved by offering a comprehensive set of equine welfare training programs on a digital platform, which we hope to launch in February 2022, create a national and regional network of trained equine welfare representatives and trainers, and offering our training to animal health workers, especially the UNISA students who are studying for their veterinary welfare assistant certificate. Our fourth objective is for owners, drivers, and their extended families to benefit from socio-economic support programs by collaborating with other human development NPOs to address the challenges faced by the karting community. We are currently in the final phase of securing an extension on our lease on our land in Epping with the City of Cape Town. Our fifth and final objective is to ensure that we are sustainable and that we have the funds, skills, and capacity to achieve our goals. Financial sustainability is imperative, and COVID has forced us to think out of the box. Fundraising as we knew it has had to change and move with the times we find ourselves living in. We have developed Coffee with Cart Horse as our annual virtual signature event, and we will be tapping into potential funding from our online training programs. We will be producing and implementing a succession plan for staff, management, team leaders, and the committee, and utilize enrichment programs for the staff to further develop their skills and capacity. This strategic plan is not an operational plan. It is about thinking outside of the box in terms of our service delivery and fundraising. We have to have sustainable change as an organization. COVID has forced us to take stock of what we have been doing for the past 26 years and how we need to change and grow to meet the needs of the day. The environment within which we work and our secondary beneficiary base, the owners and drivers, has changed considerably over the years. This is a perfect time for us to look within and reevaluate, divest ourselves from practices that are no longer working, and invest in strategies that safeguard the future of the association for all our stakeholders. I look forward to the challenges and successes that lie ahead, working towards the sustainability of the organization so that the cart horses can benefit for many years to come. If anyone has any questions, I would be happy to answer them. Megan, as the development officer, is also on hand to assist with any questions you might have. If anyone would like a copy of the strategic plan, I'm happy to send it to you on email. Thank you.
What a lovely presentation from Penny, and it shows you how transparent we are. And as Carl would always say, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And we have not failed the working cart horses for the past 26 years of our existence. Strong leadership and direction is key in any organization. Up next, Chapu and Charlie.
Hi everyone, we've got Chapu here and your horse is?
Charlie.
Charlie. Charlie boy.
Charlie, just Charlie, not Charlie boy.
Okay, and what makes him so aggressive?
The problem is where he's coming from is the people wasn't treating him so well.
Okay.
He is now. The children always, when he was standing on the field outside the stable to eating some grass, then the children come out of school, chase him with sticks, throw him with bricks, all of that kind of stuff. Maybe they walk with the dogs around, they chase the dogs to the horse, and that's making him aggressive.
So that's why
In the treatment, what he's getting now, where he's now, is very well, because he's very well looking after. You can see his condition.
yes, very good.
He's grooming on time, he's feeding on time. So
So he's a happy horse.
he's a very happy horse, and I'm also happy with him.
That's
Because
great.
he's my bread and my butter.
Yes.
He can work 7 days a week,
7 days.
7 days a week, without getting tired, because I'm not working so hard and I'm not working so far. And when I'm come in the neighborhood where I'm used to working, I let him also walk, so don't get so fast tired. Give him some water where I get stuff. Or maybe I get a job, a gardening job, and feed him water. Always the food, very important, but the water, very important.
Yes, of course.
Carrying the loads, what we are normally loaded. And so
And how long have you had Charlie for?
Charlie I had now since 2016.
Okay, so it's a while.
Since 2016, yeah.
Happy. Okay.
And Charlie also is a father of 2 babies now. One is now on the road. He's not a year on the road, but he's a few months on the road. And the newborn baby is born now on last month. So he's also a father. So I must look after him because he is now a father. He must work for the children.
Wow, what a lovely story. And Chapu is clearly a good horseman and knows the needs of his horses and appreciates his horses' individual personalities and hones in on that. Something
Absolutely.
I hope we have taught and instilled in them.
As you know, and as Karen has said, apart from our big fundraiser, we're not just here to have fun and games as much as we enjoy it. As people are now going out and having coffee with friends, we ask you to consider, instead of that second cup of coffee, just donate that 20 Rand or that 40 Rand that you would have had a second cup of coffee with to cart horse and help us help all the working cart horses. And if you want the easiest way to donate, in my opinion, is the SnapScan app. You just go into the app. You don't even need the QR code. You go to the bottom right-hand corner. You click on donate. You search for cart horse, and then you can donate whatever amount you need. But if you want to snap the QR code, that is available on our website. So please consider making your donation. And then we have had a very interesting week.
Oh, can't wait for this one.
Last Saturday, Megan went into the office and sent us a picture saying, there's a new black cat and it looks just like Slinky. So we went in on Monday and tried to find this cat and we couldn't see it. Then we got a message saying the cat disappeared. And today we got another message. There's a new queen in town. Megan discovered another black cat when she went in one Saturday. Carl named her Mata Hari because she snuck in under a disguise and he thought she was Slinky. But she came with baggage. 4 little baggages to be precise. So it looks like we'll be adopting out kittens in the near future.
Oh my goodness, Marika. I can't believe that she gave birth to those bubbas this morning. And
Yeah.
I know that you rushed into the office to go and see them. That is so freaking special.
And Carl says the other 3 cats are quite put out. She's
I'm sure.
bossed them all away. They're all out of the warehouse now. They're outside. and she's taken over the warehouse to raise her babies.
Well, I'm so glad that she decided to come to us, and as we say, Epping and Carl's Garden and everything that has
just
to offer.
find us.
Exactly, they do. And I can't wait to go into the office and see those puppets. But up next, our down memory lane insert. On St. Francis Day, Sunday, October the 30th in 2004, cart horse trucked cart horses Molly and Farsi to Rhodes Memorial for the animal blessing ceremony hosted by the Cape of Good Hope SPCA. Molly and Farsi, who behaved impeccably, represented the other 439 working cart horses at the time that were unable to make it. Zen and Space, our inspectors at the time, were also in on the action, making sure they were comfortable and happy, but who would not be in that glorious setting at Rose Memorial. And Megan and the event also made the ETV news that evening. What a lovely story.
Indeed. If you've missed any of our previous episodes, please go to our website and click on the Coffee with Cart Horse tab. You will find all the previous episodes are there. There are now 28 with today's. And they're also on our Facebook page. If you go onto the videos, they're there. Or you can go look on YouTube. They're also there. If you've missed any of the previous episodes, just go onto our website and find them and watch them there. They're quite interesting.
Very interesting indeed. And on that note, folks, please remember to like and share our page. As Mary would say, we really, really do need your support. And as I always say, no donation is ever too big or too small. Thank you for tuning in, and please order your beautiful 2022 calendar, and don't forget to make that donation instead of that second cup of coffee. And please watch our social media platforms for our Giving Tuesday special live edition. You don't want to miss this one. Until next Wednesday, be safe and take care.
donate in lieu of that cup of coffee.